Here he is, your disability rep, Roy Rickstrew, and it's always good to see you, my friend.
Likewise, Mr.
A lot of people benefit from what we talk about. I know, well, what you talk about. I just kind of asked the questions. Anyway, Social Security, the decisions that are made, it's not based on luck.
No, and obviously today's St. Patrick's Day, so it's a good theme to talk about the luck. But yeah, Social Security is grounded in regulations. There's a rule literally for everything that has come up. The things that haven't come up yet, it's in the court system and they're making rules for it, I assure you. Very few things are new to the world of Social Security. But there's no leprechauns in this. There's no pot of gold. There's no luck involved. It's all grounded in these regulations.
This is not TV rules and regulations, is it?
No, and there's usually not a magical word that you're going to say or phrase that makes the difference. It's all very well regulated. And we have the Code of Federal Regulations, we have the Program Operational Manual, the federal court cases, there's the HALEX manual, they put out Social Security rulings, sometimes state law is involved depending on what the issue is. And then they have a dictionary of occupational titles, the selected characteristics of occupations, the occupational outlook, and the ONET systems. There are literally rules. There's no room for luck in this.
And that is just bringing to mind, this is why you have a representative, because you lost me after like maybe the second thing that you, and these are things that if I'm trying to get a decision, I have to be able to deal with.
Yeah, it's really an overwhelming task to get geared up and to present a person's case, or for a person to present their own case. There's so much. The amount of information that's out there, the rules, the program is just staggering. Social Security Act Parts 1 and Part 2 are also built into that. It's unreal. But the things that clients can control are the reports from your doctors, the way you communicate with them to make sure they understand your case, to accurately relay your work history, your job duties. Don't overinflate the things that you say that you've done. We've talked about this before. People like to think the place would fall apart without me. In reality, our roles are usually much smaller than that. We want to stick to reality. And we also want to make sure that our medical evidence is clear, that we get the exams that we need, all of these things, so it helps to line up with the rules or the listing of impairments, for example, that Social Security uses for their program.
You need to follow some rules in order for the rules to apply to what you're doing.
That's right. We want to keep your case as clean and as concise as we can. We want to make sure that it's obvious to Social Security, and the less noise we have, the better. So the cleaner we are in the way we communicate about our work history and our doctor's conversations, the better it's going to be for us.
Well, and I don't know, but I just assume you better have your ducks in a row, and you also better be accurate with what you're reporting, the reports and things like that, because Social Security has a lot of ways to find every little minute detail.
That's true. And, I get told a couple times a week that, I'm going to work and Social Security will never know. Chances are they're going to find out. It just behooves you to be straight and be forthcoming in the way you communicate with Social Security. You're actually obliged to do so when you sign the application. We're obliged as representatives to do so, to participate in the program. But if you sit down and you've started a new job, you sign new hire documents, Social Security gets an alert, they get a copy of them. They know that you signed a W-4. They have an IRS data match. Employment Security tracks what we've paid in for unemployment benefits. All of those things tell if you're working somewhere. If you're on paper, you'd be amazed how many people report their neighbors for working for cash. There's a fraud department for this reason.
I was going to ask just that,
And then if nothing else, your medical records tell on you. All the time, people will say, I've got something in my eye when I was doing a construction project. And you're like, wait a minute. What is this construction project?
There generally is a paper trail somewhere.
There is. And, all the time, people trip at work, or they mention work, or they're stressed because of new duties. And you look in the file and it's like, but you're not working anywhere. And I catch it. I guarantee you Social Security catches it too.
Well, this is the best reason to have someone like yourself, and Roy Rickstrew is your disability rep, to be able to know where the pitfalls are, to make sure that you are following the rules and just not going off thinking that you're this incredible lawyer or representative who can actually stand in front of this judge.
Again, it's not luck. I mean, you got to have somebody that helps you with this stuff. You know, just talk to your doctor. Say, you know, look, I'm thinking about filing for disability. I'm having a hard time envisioning something that I can go do. What do you think I can do? And see if your doctor will give you some advice too. You'll have a better understanding of where your doctor is on your case, so there's no surprise. And then, of course, hire a representative. Give us a call here. Let us dig into this. You know, as the slide says, let us help you find the 4-leaf clover in your case.
There it is.
We want to make sure that, you know, we're presenting it as the most accurate way that we can, and that we try to get the most bang for the buck that's in your case file.
All right, and they can get a hold of you how?
417-812-6698 is direct to my desk. Give me a call today.
Yeah, he answers his phone, no kidding. Your disability rep, Roy Rakestraw.
Good to see
Always
you.
good, always good.
Take care, Tom.